All right. All right, one viewer. I am still learning this stuff, so if you can hear me, please say something in the chat. Man, this is so crazy. There's so much going on my computer right now. So if you can hear me, we're going to get started here in a minute or so. Welcome to the AGM Rattler live stream, where we're going to just do a quick breakdown on some of the models and what the scope is, and then also where we will do questions if there are any. So it's 9 o'clock. Oh, no viewers. Cool. Doesn't really matter. All right. Well, my first live stream, so this is really a lot going on here. But I wanted to start doing live streams because it's just something that I want to start getting good at and start doing. So with that being said, my name is Tony Abreu, and I basically run the Perceptive Outdoors YouTube channel. It's been going for a couple of years now, and basically I got into night vision scopes a couple of years ago and started selling them, and now I'm just making content on them. So today's live stream is all about the AGM Rattler, which is a small handheld thermal unit, and basically it's a tiny thermal rifle scope, kind of modeled after another scope that has to do with hogs. But anyways, this particular model here is it's the Rattler TS, which stands for Thermal Scope 25-384. So it has a 384 core in it, which is kind of middle of the road. But in my opinion, this unit has a very good picture. And then it's the 25, which I believe has a 1.4x or 1.4 power base magnification. So this thing does a whole bunch of things, including records. It has 4 different color palettes. You can record video. It has internal memory. It actually runs from the factory on 2 CR123A batteries, which I don't really like so much, but it'll run it for like 3 to 4 hours. Also, it has the ability, it has built-in Wi-Fi. It can stream to a tablet or a phone. It actually has another setting in there where you can actually run a cable and run it to a monitor, which is cool, and a couple other features as well. So this Rattler, I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen here. But the Rattler is one of AGM's most popular scopes at the moment. And I believe that's the one I want. Yep. So let's see what we got here. So we're sharing there. So basically, the Rattler is one of AGM's most popular scopes. It's one of their best-selling scopes. And originally, when they came out, this is the unit that I just spoke about. These units are 17 micron, 50 hertz refresh rate. And basically, they came out first with these units, this one, and then this one has a 1.4 base magnification, and then they have also a 35-384, which has, I believe, a 2 X base magnification, which is listed right here. Yeah, it's 2x by 16x or 2x, and then you can zoom it into 16x. So that was the second one. And then they also came out with later the 640 unit, which this is a 35-640. It is a 2-power as well, base magnification, but 640, and it's very, very, very reasonably priced. And then they also have a Rattler TS50 640, which is, again, very, very reasonably priced. I believe this is one of the lowest priced 640 rifle scopes on the market. It's one of the lowest priced. And this one actually has a 2.5x base magnification, or 2.5 times base magnification. So that was going on for a while. And then recently, to compete with some other scopes that I don't really sell because their quality isn't that good, or they have a lot of issues with, I'm not going to say any names, but they also came out with this scope and this scope, which is a 256 core, which is a little less than the 384. So it's the bottom of the road, but this one is the TS19 256, and it's basically just under $1,000, even though on their site they list it for MSRP. You can get it a little cheaper than that. And this one is the 25-256, which is a little cheaper than this as well. I believe it's $11.99 or something close to that. But these are actually 12 micron units, and they have a slower refresh rate, so they're not going to be as crisp when you move them with 25 hertz, which is a little slower. But for the price, a lot of people are jumping out of night vision and into thermal just to get into these, and they are very reasonably priced and work well for the money. So, and I guess that's really what makes this line, one of the most popular lines. So also something I want to share about these units, flip back to the regular, at least I thought I was. Oh, yep, stop share. So back to the original part here. All of these units come with this mount right here, and mount is made by American Defense Manufacturing. It is very, very, very good mount. And American Defense Manufacturing makes some of the best mounts on the market. And every single one of these Rattlers come with these mounts standard. So sometimes whenever you buy scopes, they don't have quick disconnect mounts on them, but every single one of these units come from the factory installed with these American Defense Manufacturing quick disconnect mounts. So very, very good. And these things have no trouble at all keeping zero. So I really like that about that as well. So that's pretty much it. There is, if you're in the chat, if you have any questions, please feel free to post any, or even just maybe post where you're from or where you're, what state you're in. Again, I'm just doing this live stream just to bring a little bit more awareness to this, and also just to basically, put some content out about this scope, because it's a really good scope. These units are also small enough where you could actually use them as a monocular if you wanted to. So that's pretty cool as well. And earlier, whenever I was talking about the batteries in this, and it using two CR123s. Well, the CR123s aren't really that good, in my opinion. I mean, they will run it and they do keep it sleek. And this unit in particular, we have some rechargeables in there. They last about 2 to 2.5 hours. But a lot of people are buying the actual 10,000 milliamp hour battery packs to run with them. This one in particular you can get on the Perceptive Outdoor Gear website, and it'll power this scope for well over 12 hours. I don't have an exact on that yet, but I am working on getting that here in the next couple of days. So I'll make a video on that as well whenever I finish it. But this particular package, whenever you buy this, comes with the battery, the quick disconnect mount, and it also comes with a 19-inch magnetic charger that plugs into the actual port here. The port's right here. So it plugs in right there. It's a USB-C connection, but the magnetic part plugs in, and then there's a 90-degree cable that that sticks to it, and then it plugs into the actual battery. So that's really cool. And a lot of people like that because, especially in the colder weather, having all that extra battery power definitely helps to bring the runtime a lot longer, because a lot of these guys, in this cold weather, they don't get nothing out of batteries. So having that extra power, and that's one of the most popular batteries that are selling right now on my site. So they actually sell, I've sold probably almost 100 of those just for the AGM, for the Rattlers. But I've sold probably close to 500 of those batteries just since I started the site. So again, I see more people possibly on. If you are in the chat or on the live stream, if you wouldn't mind maybe just dropping where you're from, if you have any questions about the Rattler. I'm definitely selling these closer to Christmas. A lot of people are buying them as gifts. A lot of people are buying them just as their scopes. And for me, myself, this is just a buddy's unit that I'm borrowing right now, but I'm just using it to do some content on. But eventually I'm going to probably end up with a 640 unit of these, because I definitely want to see how good it holds up to some of the other units that I have and a lot of my friends have. So, but I know this unit in particular, when I first got it, I looked through it and I had another monocular, and this thing was actually a little bit better than the monocular that I had. It had a little bit better zoom, but the picture on it, very crisp, very good for what I was using it for. And if you had a buddy scope or something, or needed an extra scope for a buddy, this is a great unit for that as well. Or if you just want to use it in general, for your main hunting. I'll tell you, I started out with night vision, and once I went to thermal, it's really hard for me to even hunt with night vision anymore. I tried the other night, and it was probably 100% humidity in the air, and I could not see with the night vision past 100 yards. And I had a 640 monocular. I could see a coyote out almost 200 yards with that. I could not even see it with the night vision. And whenever I got done, I just put the night vision away and then started hunting with the thermal, because once you get past a certain level of humidity, night vision goes right out the window. So anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. I'm not sure how long we've been going for, but that doesn't really matter, I guess. If you have any questions, please drop questions in the chat. And what I'd like to do is I'm going to do more of these live streams just to get more practice on this, but also just for questions. If you have one of these units and you have any questions, definitely drop me an email. You can find that on pretty much my channel, on pretty much most of my videos. It's on there, or you can reach me through my site, Perceptive Outdoor Gear. If you have any questions about this unit, also, if you're thinking about buying one, or you just want to know more about it. This unit in particular, like I said, I'm going to do the battery test with it, with the bigger battery. Also, going to do some other things, just some how-to videos with it. So that's pretty much it for this live stream, though. Thanks for watching. And I guess I've never really uploaded one of these, though. So if there's a place to like the video, please like it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And if you have any requests for videos or requests for anything, drop a line. I know I got a request the other day for one on the Fusion model, which I don't have in my possession right now, but I will end up getting it back. So I'll work on that video. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.